What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the effing machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalent. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Okay, y'all. Okay. For the first time in a while, this is me coming into a stream. Really, really not feeling it. Overall, just bored with all the products that we are reviewing right now. And Friday is a day where you're supposed to be full of joy. The week is supposed to be over. You're supposed to get into things that you want to get into. But again, for some reason, I just find myself not being... and nothing to really get excited about, to be completely honest with you. So therefore, that means welcome to your WWE Smackdown and AEW Rampage live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksan.
Big dub.
What is going on to everybody in the stream? And I'm just going to let y'all know if this stream goes out, anticipate it, because I am seeing the frames right now. And I got a feeling that's going to happen at some point. So if it goes out, might not kick back in. Just going to be completely honest there. Not feeling it tonight anyway, so maybe that's a sign. But it is what it is. Still going to try and do our best to deliver the best show we possibly can for y'all. As I just said, man, SmackDown and Rampage, we're nothing to write home about tonight. Not even a little bit. I'm just so bored. I'm so over it. Professional wrestling needs a shot to the heart or something. I don't fucking know. I don't even fucking know anymore. But, guys, I'm not even finna beg for anything that we normally ask for when we come into this stream. Because we say... all the goddamn time what we need in regards to support. So, guys, we're just going to talk about the part we have to do. That is bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special, dumbass, accountable, and bringing you those facts, data, and statistics as we go. So let's not bullshit around. I want to get this stream over with. Let's go ahead and get to the news.
So, as we know, Nick Khan and Hunter have been in LA all week trying to secure a TV deal for Monday Night Raw. Apparently, WWE has pie in the sky ideas and wants $400 million per year. Now, if they're doing the average 5-year deal, that's $2 billion just for Raw.
I'm here. I'm not going to repeat myself. I've already said what I need to say on this issue. I am not going to repeat myself whatsoever. Nah, not interested in it tonight. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a portion, and that went the stream. Oh, wait, no, it's back. It's back. Yeah, if it's going to do this all stream, guys, if it's going to do this all stream and it goes out, so be it. As I said about the story about WWE wanting $2 billion, you know, over the life of a potential deal, I've already stated what I can about it. Don't want to go into it in any further detail. But guys, we have reached a portion of the show that if you know exactly what is about to happen, drop it in the comment section. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell you bastards anyway. It is time for us to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let's get to it.
This is from Twitter. It's from Jobber Nation as usual. In context, this is from originally from Taz. Taz was talking about how younger wrestlers actually do ask for advice from older wrestlers. To which Jobber Nation responded saying, "Stop it. AEW young wrestlers don't want advice because their ego and their version of wrestling is flips and gymnastics. It's sad to see."
Dumbass!
Guys, let me get straight to my drone accountability. I don't even need to look at it because I stared at it all fucking day and it still didn't make any more sense no matter how long I stared at it. It was still just as dumb from the moment I first saw it. And that was Shawn Michaels' Demon Dominic Mysterio, the MVP of WWE, which we know is an absolute joke. And if I'm on that roster, I feel like that is a spit in the face to me. If I've been putting in a massive effort all year, for him to say that the nepotism baby is the MVP of WWE is a fucking joke. Shawn Michaels is a joke, and he's a pussy for blocking us on fucking Twitter for no reason whatsoever. That's all I got to say about that. All right, guys, let's not bullshit around. Let's go ahead and get into the SmackDown portion of the show. There went the signal. Okay, it's back. Yeah, if it's going to do this and it goes out eventually, guys, I'm sorry, but we are not restarting the stream. Yeah, it's doing that shit where it's going in and out. Yeah, maybe that was a sign. Yeah, maybe that's a sign. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing wrong with my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is working just fine.
Same with mine.
Yeah, the program is just doing what it does every now and again. It is what it is. But yeah, let's get into SmackDown. I'm gonna fly through this. I'm gonna fly through this as fast as I can while the stream even remotely holds up, which that's questionable at this rate. Sorry about that, guys. Again, not feeling it tonight. Just not feeling it tonight. Evelyn Harper said, "Hey, I'm Harper by name. What's going on? Shouts out to you being a new commenter. Sorry you came in on this stream, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. All right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, the show opened up with Bianca Belair making her entrance. Then we got a recap of the War Games match. Bianca Belair gets on the mic. It says she's happy to be in the greatest city in the world, Brooklyn, which nobody ever fucking says. Damage Control tried to take her out, but she did exactly what needed to be done. And she shouts out Becky Lynch, Shotzi, and Charlotte Flair for handling business, but she's still coming for Io Sky because she wants her title back. Then Damage Control came out. Dakota Kai tells her Dakota Kai tells her Io Sky says she's way in over her head, and if she wants another title shot, she'll have to go through all of Damage Control. And Bianca Belair asks who of them wants to get it first. And then Charlotte Flair and Shotzi Blackheart make their way out. They say there's enough Damage Control to go around, and a brawl breaks out. Bianca chipping away at Io Sky, Spinebuster connects, and then the baby faces stand tall. And then Pete Dunne makes his entrance to send us to break. Backstage, Damage Control run into Bayley, who is upset she wasn't told to come to ringside and thinks it would have been better. But Dakota tells her Kyrie will be in action later, and they leave her alone. Bobby Lashley versus Pete Dunne. Bobby Lashley picked up the win with a spear. Nick Aldis is in his office when Paul Heyman rolls up to talk. He's upset that Nick Aldis invited Randy Orton to SmackDown. And Nick says he intends to sign Randy Orton to an exclusive SmackDown contract. And he tells Adam Pearce to consider this communication to Roman Reigns. He's going to sign Orton, and if he has to offer up the entire bloodline, then so be it. And then he asks what he's going to do about it, and Paul says anything it takes, and then we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, we get another media hype reel for WWE's partnership with the Big 12, whatever that may be. I don't know what the fuck. Pete Dunne runs into an interview backstage. He doesn't know why Ridge Holland walked out on him, and he doesn't care because he's got to focus on himself, and he will fight anyone. Pretty Deadly roll up to tell him that it might be an opportunity to find a new path, and he unloads on the both of them with forearms, and Pretty Deadly beat him down and throw him hard into a road cage. Then we got a Santos Escobar video package. Santos Escobar's interview backstage. It says he's just finishing where Rey Mysterio started, and Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro are sticking by him, but he'll put Wilde on the shelf right now. Santos Escobar makes his entrance, and we go to break. Santos Escobar defeated Joaquin Wilde with the Phantom Driver. Post-match, Santos keeps beating him down until Dragon Lee makes a save, and then Santos Escobar fights him back, beats a Tijeras, drop kick, slingshot kick, helping Wilde out, lining Santos up, and then a big hesitation drop kick. Then Logan Paul backstage shake Nick Aldis' hand before we go backstage, guys. I do not want to do this shit tonight. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yeah, the engagement is whack. Everything is fucking whack tonight. I'm tired of this shit. I'm burnt the fuck out. Okay. Adam Pearce rolls up on Nick Aldis, asks if he's really gonna try to sign Randy Orton from under him, and they go back and forth about it. Yeah, whatever. Logan Paul makes his entrance and gets on the mic. He calls out his friends who stabbed him in the back and his haters and asks where they are now. Don't y'all get it by now? The more you hope he fails, the harder he works and the more he wins. And he makes some fucking noises for no fucking reason. It's a stupid ass show. And to WWE stars who may be upset about his rise, he put the title on his junk and said like they've been riding all year. Champion is as good as his challengers, and he's got good news. He spoke with Nick Aldis, and they set up a #1 contenders tournament starting next week featuring 8 men. And it's Santos Escobar, Dragon Lee, Karrion Kross, a mystery NXT superstar, Bobby Lashley, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and Kevin Owens. Then Kevin Owens came out, and he says he saw Logan Paul on Vine back in the day, and all it took was 6 seconds to figure out he was an unbearable jackass. Outdated references yet again. Enter Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. They talk trash, get punched, and we go to break. Okay, cool. Grayson Waller versus Kevin Owens. Logan Paul was on commentary. Nobody fucking cares. Kevin Owens wins by pinfall with the schoolboy. Then we get a recap of CM Punk's return to Monday Night Raw. Bianca Belair makes her entrance flanked by Charlotte Flair and Shotzi Blackheart, and we go to break. Back for commercial. Damage Control hype Kairi Sane up. Bayley is noticeably distant, and Io tells her to stay in the back. Bianca Belair versus Kairi Sane. Bianca Belair wins by pinfall with the KOD. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce in the ring to woo Randy Orton, and Nick Aldis introduces him. Long story short, Randy Orton signs his contract with SmackDown. -10 show. No moment. Don't care. AEW Rampage. Cool. Hook, Danhausen, Trent Beretta, and Orange Cassidy defeat Daddy Magic, Dark Order, and Angelo Parker. Saraya, Ruby Soho, and Anna Jay are interviewed backstage. Saraya sucks up to Anna and is frustrated with Ruby Soho's recent distractions. Angelo Parker finds Anna Jay, but she tells him to stay in the back during their match later. Saraya drags Ruby away before she can interact with Angelo Parker. Okay, Sting and Ric Flair come out there. They do some reminisce, and they talk about 1972 until today, Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, and 1988. They edited out the line that apparently was super controversial. And they plug AEW Revolution one more time. Renee Paquette interviews Hikaru Shida, Chris Statlander, and Sky Blue backstage. Chris mentions that she wasn't even pinned to lose her TBS title, to which Sky interprets as an insult. And Hikaru tries to get them on the same page as the interview concludes. Don Callis family going against 3 jobbers. Obviously, the Don Callis family won. Don Callis cuts a promo on Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho after the match is over. And the Don Callis family will keep dominating until there's nowhere for the Golden Jets to hide in AEW, is what Don Callis said. A segment from earlier tonight airs where Prince Nana says the gates of agony are killing it in Japan right now. He recruits the Workhorsemen to tag with Brian Cage in a trios match on Rampage, spinning as something of a trial to join the Mogul Embassy. Hikaru Shida, Chris Statlander, and Sky Blue defeated Saraya, Ruby Soho, and Anna Jay in a trios match. And Anna yells at Ruby after the match. Saraya pulls Ruby away and scolds her as they walk back up the ramp. There's a hype video for tomorrow's Blue League matches in the Continental Classic Tournament on Collision. And Vikingo, Commander, and Penta defeat Brian Cage and the Workhorsemen to finish off the show. I thought this show was a 2. It was pretty boring, pretty stale. The main event was okay, but for the most part, this show was a Tony Khan special. No moment. You could give your rating and your stuff like that for SmackDown and AEW Rampage.
-10 for both shows. They both sucked. Too many fucking tag matches on Rampage. SmackDown's always fucking SmackDown. -10. There's no fucking moments tonight. All of it was bullshit.
Don't want to clear the air on nothing, guys. We just gonna get the fuck up out of here. Peace out, y'all.
See ya.